Right, welcome to part 2 and 3 of the 3-part course on SEO, digital thumbprint, and brand consistency. In part 1, we covered brand recognition, some vital tips for Google in terms of what you should be doing, what you should be looking for, how you can assess your current website, a potential client's website. In this part, we're combining the two and 3, we're putting it together. We're going to be diving further into brand consistency. Now, this is key because once you've really mastered this series, parts 1, 2, and 3, in SEO, in brand consistency, you'll be able to go to any business, assess the website, understand exactly what they need to be doing to enhance their opportunity to get further and closer to that page 1 of Google without spending thousands of pounds, which is good for anybody. Because if you can save a business money and you can help them identify things that they're not quite doing correct, then you know that you're going to be worth something to them. You're going to be able to show them and demonstrate right from the very first meeting exactly what you found and how you can help them. So it's all important. Hope you enjoy. Any questions, as always, leave them in the comments. Please follow, like, and subscribe. You know, all the basic stuff. But yeah, hope you enjoy. Thank you. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Business Bots UK tutorial. We covered brand recognition and SEO in part 1, and now we're going to be looking at a deeper dive. We looked at the pyramids and why you simply can't build a roof without walls. But today we're going to be moving on to the practical application. We're going to spend some real time looking at the exact words you need to use to get found on Google. And then we're going to look at the psychology of how to make people trust you once they land on your site. Let's get straight into it. I want you to take a good look at this slide, slide 2 in the series, and look at the keyword strategy. The biggest mistake I see business owners make, and I see this every single day, is guessing. They just guess what they think people are typing into Google. Well, that's me. What is the one magic keyword I need to put into my website? And I always have to be honest and tell them there's no magic word. It doesn't work like that anymore. You need what we call an ecosystem. Look at the wheel in the center of the screen. You have a brand, power flow, what we're using for the example, right in the middle. What I want you to focus on is the spokes that are surrounding it. You see emergency electrician in red circle. You see EV charger installation in teal. You see a fuse box upgrade in orange. This is critical because context is everything. If you wake up at 2 a.m. and my power is out, and I'm not searching for a local electrician, that is too broad. I'm searching for an emergency electrician, urgent. But if I just bought a new Tesla, I'm searching for EV charger, installation, modern. By mapping out these specific keywords, you are catching the customer at the exact moment they need your help. You aren't just competing with every electrician in the UK. You are winning the specific jobs you actually want. Now, I want to draw your attention to the bar chart on the right-hand side, the destiny analysis. Please do not stuff all the keywords into your homepage. This is the old way of doing things, and Google actually hates it. It looks spammy and it hurts your rankings. Instead, look at the strategy we used here. We put 156 keywords on a specific service page. We put 89 keywords into a helpful blog post. We put 67 keywords into a FAQ section. This feels natural. You are answering real questions like, why does my fuse box keep tripping? Or how much is a rewire? When you do that, Google stops seeing you as just a business selling something, and it starts to seeing you as an expert, educating the market, and that's how you win. One last thing on the slide, and this is probably the most important part. Look at the timeline in the bottom left. I want to manage your expectations. Yeah, SEO is not like you switch on and off. You don't turn it on and get rich on Tuesday. It's more of a dimmer switch. So month one is just laying out the foundation. You're doing your research, it's quiet. Month two is a growth phase. This is when you start climbing the rankings, maybe moving from page 5 to page 2. Month 3 is where you can start looking for the dominance. This is where the leads actually start to flood in. If you're quiet in month 1, it's just because, Google's getting used to you, and that's part of the process. But if you quit in month 1, you're never going to get anywhere. And it's as simple as that. So this is how you get found. Now let's talk about what's actually happening when humans look at this stuff. This specific slide, it's about consistent messaging. In the digital age, you need one voice everywhere. We touched on this in the first part of the series about brand recognition, and this is where it carries over. Think about your own behavior. You are jumping around. You might see a business on the phone while you're on the bus. Then you look them up on a laptop when you're at work. You might have seen notification on your smartwatch. If you look at the visuals on the left, you can see that everything matches. The blue is the exact same shade. The logo is identical. It looks like one solid professional brand. Now look at the message matrix in the middle. This is where most businesses drop the ball. They have a beautiful professional website, but their Facebook page looks like a mess. They've got inconsistent messaging, inconsistent branding. Well, the Google listing says one thing, and their Instagram says something completely different. Don't make that mistake. Look at the example we have here. The website says Newcastle's #1 emergency electrician. Then you go to Google Business and it says the exact same thing. Then you go to Facebook and guess what? It says exactly the same thing. Same for TikTok, Instagram, absolutely everywhere. Business pages too. This creates what we call an echo effect in the customer's brain. They see the same promise and the same words and the same colours three times. They unconsciously relax. They feel safe. And when people feel safe, that's when they're ready to make a move, spend money, contact somebody. Does this actually work? Well, let's look at the stats on the right-hand side. We saw 94% brand recall. That means out of 100 people, 94 of them actually remembered the name Powerflow after just one visit. Why? Because we didn't confuse them. We made it easy for their brain to remember. And look at the star rating, 4.9. By adding ratings, we're going to touch that in a different video, but it is really important. Believe it or not, consistency builds trust. If your branding is messy, people subconsciously assume the electrical work will be messy too. If your branding is sharp, consistent, professional, assume that your work is exactly the same. So I want to leave you with a little homework. We've covered a lot in this series. In these 3 parts of SEO and brand recognition, I want you to go and now check your business against this list today. Do you have the exact same logo file on every platform? Are you using the specific hex code for your brand color? Like this. So it's hashtag 1E40AF. Same color, not a different type of blue, not a different shade of blue, the exact same blue. Is your phone number the same everywhere? Your email? If the answer is no to any of these and there's no consistency, then you need to go and fix it. Even the small change can make a huge difference, and it's how people trust you. So covering all 3 parts of this particular tutorial, the big thing we're looking at is consistency. We've got to stay consistent in absolutely everything we do. That promotes confidence. And when I mention about the customer seeing your brand in 3 times, because the first time they may just skip past it, the second time is when they may start to recognize it, but the third time is when they really start to, absorb what they're saying. And that's why we need consistency, right from Facebook to TikTok, Instagram, all your business pages, YouTube if you have one, to, when I mention business pages, I mean things like Yelp, Thompson's local directory, things like that, whatever's local to you. And then, of course, the big one, your website. We're going to be touching on a lot of different aspects of the basics in terms of what you need to make sure you're covering throughout this full series. But for now, make sure your SEO and your brand consistency at the very minimum is doing the basics. If anything is off, make sure you change it. We used the electrician as an example here, but honestly, the logic applies whether you're a banker, a baker, a consultant, a software company. The rules remain the same. So please, if you want to continue to develop your knowledge, hit that subscribe button and a follow. We will be bringing out new content every week. By subscribing and following, you help out the channel, you help out us at Business Bots, and you'll also get some notifications come through. We just want to be useful. We are to try and help. If you're watching this as well and thinking, I don't have a clue what my ecosystem should look like, just drop us a comment or send us a DM, and I will personally take a look at it for you. I will help wherever we can, and of course, we can help and do it all for you. We can do everything from all the brand consistency. We can do everything from all the brand consistency, all your SEO, to all your social media posts, and absolutely everything. It's something we do for lots of businesses throughout the UK. So, yeah, thanks, and feel free to contact us at any time.